Hey everybody, Film Rivers here. Trying to go live and trying to get the side chat up, see if anybody's out there yet. Uh, there's one watching. Empire, how you doing? Just probably gonna do just a quick show tonight. You can tell by the title, I just want to talk about what happened today, 17 years ago. Hey Cal, how you doing? So, but in the title, I'm asking, where were you uh, when the planes hit? And for me, I know I commented on a couple of different videos today. People wanted to know where we were, and I just too long to type out, so I figured I'd just do a live chat. And for me, it was a strange day indeed, because I was home doing stuff with my youngest because he hadn't started school. He had afternoon kindergarten, so I was at home watching TV, and all of a sudden, on every channel, they were covering the plane crash and had crashed into the first tower. And I was watching it live when the second one hit. And so it was like, wow, this is unreal. Just so surreal to me. And then I think it was the third one that crashed in, uh, in the field in Pennsylvania here. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is so close to home. I was like, you know, what's going on? Things are just falling out of the sky. So I grabbed the youngest and drove over to the elementary school, picked up the oldest one, and brought him home. And figured, well, it was going down today. The world ends. I'll at least have my kids with me. Um, so it was a strange day. The wife was stuck at work. She couldn't get out of town. Uh, just traffic everywhere. So there was no way to get out. So I didn't see her until later in the day. And I just the whole event was so surreal for 2 or 3 days. There was no airplanes flying at all. The sky was just empty, and it was just totally weird. Um, and I remember watching it live, watching people jump from the buildings, and I just couldn't believe what was going on. Um, and then when they fell, I just couldn't believe what had happened, that they had fallen. It was just a terrible, terrible day. And I personally didn't know anybody that was killed on 9/11. I know some people on YouTube did have friends that did die that day, and my heart goes out to them. And just pray for them and their families to this day. I mean, they had young kids; they're 17, 18 years old now, and it's just to me, it's just a day that will live in infamy for us. Uh, and I just wonder what everybody else thoughts were, what they were doing. Measured in greens, yes, I have. Usually I have the Scotsman on. I haven't heard from him, so I don't know if he's away from the computer or what's going on with him. I know he's been busy trying to get a new job lined up or whatever. So, but I don't know how many younger followers I have or subscribers. If you're too young to remember 9/11, what what do you know of the day? Uh, you can comment on the side chat or comment down below whenever you watch this on the replay. But yeah, a lot of younger people don't know what happened, or I don't think they fully understand what happened that day. And I don't believe it's uh, being taught well in the schools. Uh, I don't know. I don't have any young kids anymore. Like, my kids knew what happened because it's been ingrained in their lives now. Keith Gregory, how you doing? So, but oh wow, Megan Grain says 9/11 was his wife's 21st birthday. Dave Gass, oh, coming in too fast here. Tattooed Dragon. Let me read some from the side chat. Dave Gass, I think I'm pronouncing that right. He was at work, and the office staff came in the back to tell us about it. Me and the wife came home and held each other and cried. We knew the world would never be the same. It's so true. Tattoo Dragon 8. I was working for American Airlines at the time and at O'Hare. Was off that day, but man, it was crazy when I got back. Got laid off about a month later. That's a shame. Um, yeah, I agree. I do hate the people that hate this country. Yeah, sorry for your loss, Kyle. SCB Outdoors, how you doing? But yeah, yeah, like I said, on some of the videos I watched today, I said I'd try and do a live chat today to tell them what happened with me. Asian Grain said he woke up and had the TV on and watched the second plane hit right when he woke up. Yeah, yeah, I was watching that live myself. Ever Guns. I was at work. Yeah, a lot of people were working that day. Um, I don't know whether it's fortunate or not. I was at the time I was a stay-at-home dad, and so I went and got my oldest. Had my youngest already. Daniel, God is my judge. How are you doing? So, but I don't know. Um, like I was saying, some of the younger generation don't know what don't understand what happened that day, and I just wondering if there's any younger subscribers out there. They could give us their perspective of it. And yeah, and on that same topic, I think it's something that people came together afterwards, and there was a genuine love for the country then. And it's a shame in 17 years it's doesn't seem that way anymore. But it's a whole different state of affairs now. And unfortunately, we still are fighting in the Middle East. So, but I'm going to move on, change the subject. We got a hurricane coming up the East Coast. Hurricane Florence is due to hit either South Carolina or North Carolina or maybe Virginia head on. Nobody knows. Hold on, I'm going to grab the side chat here. Chris Stone, how you doing? He says, drove to work listening to Howard Stern on the radio. First thought Stern was joking. I soon found out it was serious. I was a subcontractor at the time. I called my wife and we both left. Yeah. So, but I know there's people that watch my channel that are in North and South Carolina, maybe Virginia, and all I got to say is keep your head down and stay safe. I just pray for you guys' safety and pray for everybody that the storm isn't as bad as it's looking right now, because it does look bad. Uh, it's looking like it's going to hit hard, and it may stay over top of land for a little while and really drop a ton of water on people and flood a lot of people. And this past week we were dealing with floods the last couple of days here from the storm that came up from the Gulf. It just came up and dumped, I think it was 7 or 8 inches in a day. So we had a lot of flash flooding. A lot of roads were covered. Little streams couldn't take it. Uh, I was glad to see everybody in the side chat. Glad to see people watching. And if you're watching in the replay, please please put a little note down below of where you were when 9/11 happened. If you're younger and you don't actually remember that day, tell us what you do know of it. Yeah, Jesse B says we need this country to come together again. Outside people trying to destroy it from within. Yeah, definitely think they're trying to. People from this country are trying to destroy it from within too. It seems. Thank you, Chris. Georgia Boy 44, how you doing? Uh, but yeah, if you're in the path of the hurricane, please be safe. Yeah, I saw they sent the U.S. Navy ships out to sea, Norfolk, and yeah, they're trying to beat the storm out, get out and sea, wait it out. They'll probably go north, and then as the as it dissipates and heads north, the storm looks like it's going to head north next. They'll probably swing south, swing east, and then south, and come back around. Thanks, Daniel. Northeast Georgia is supposed to get a bunch of rain. Yeah, as I said, it's supposed to be a big storm, drop a lot of water, a lot of places. So, yeah, I I'm glad I one of the times I'm glad I don't live on the coast because you see storms come through like this. It's scary, I think, and part of part of my channel too is that I try to prepare for things, and uh, that's something that I've never prepared for is a hurricane because I'm inland. But we do get rain from it, a lot of water, some flooding. So that's luckily I do live on kind of a hill, so it's really bad if I get flooded. I mean, it would be very bad because, like I said, I'm kind of on a hill, and the water would have to really rise to get this far. But try to prepare for like around here they called it Snowmageddon. 2, 3 years ago, something like that. We got I think it was 22, 26 inches of snow overnight. I remember that because we were supposed to go sell subs with the Boy Scouts that day, and I shoveled my way to the Jeep and shoveled part of the driveway, and then put the Jeep in low four and took a roll around the block and tried to get to the main highway out front, and it was just low four. Luckily, I didn't get stuck, but I come back around and said, no, forget it. We're not doing this. Nobody's been plowed anywhere. Just in time prepping. How you doing? We covered 9/11. So if you watch the replay, you'll see my answer to your question from earlier today. And we were just talking about Hurricane Florence and how it's going to impact the East Coast. Yeah, yeah, amazing grain. I think Wisconsin's safe from the hurricane, even the rainstorms. So I don't think they'll reach you. But I know it's a massive storm coming in, but I don't think that'll reach you though. So, but anybody else got any topics they want to throw out there on the side chat? Like I said, I think I said my piece about 9/11 and Florence. But, I'll continue to talk if people want to talk to me, or Want me to talk about something? Yeah, Ohio's kind of like PA. Get a lot of rain from the storms. Um, Now in the wintertime, Ohio and Pennsylvania, depending on how it blows out of Canada or whatever comes down off the lakes, and you can get buried in snow. So it's definitely every place you live, I think, has different things you got to prepare for. And this is one of those things with the hurricane you got to prepare for. Yeah, I saw your video just in time. I watched that. Measured in grains. Yeah, but yeah. So if you got anything else you want me to talk about, throw it out in the side chat. So otherwise, I'm gonna probably call it a night here and wrap this up. I got some editing to do. So, Hurricane Gordon, Keith Gregory, is that the one that came up through what was it, Louisiana? So I think that's the one we got pounded with. Yeah, and winter is definitely coming. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it, but yeah, that dropped a ton of water. So, but I appreciate everybody out in the side chat coming out, watching tonight, and anybody that's watching on the replay later on. Throw it in the comments where you were, what happened, whenever 9/11 happened, what happened with you, what you did, and uh, anybody that's in the path of Hurricane Florence, be safe and be prepared. Hopefully, if you're not prepared, if you're really up against the coast, I hope you're evacuating already or already did evacuate. So you're watching this on the replay next week or something whenever you get back into normal life. But I pray for everybody in the path of the storm. Hey, Big Al, sorry we're just about to wrap up, buddy. Uh, but yeah, keep your heads down and stay safe down there. Uh, God bless everybody. 9/11, their families. So, until we meet again.